It's not every day you can save money. Oh, wait, you can! Hi, Jenny here from Big Deals. When you shop Big Deals, you'll save money every day on dozens of gift certificates from local businesses like these.
Colton Steakhouse, Pawfection Pet Grooming, Charlie's Mowing Service and Snow Removal, and the Oasis Christian Bookstore and Gifts. They're all part of our Big Deals.
It's not every day you can save money. Oh, wait, you can! Hi, Jenny here from Big Deals. When you shop Big Deals, you'll save money every day on dozens of gift certificates from local businesses like these.
Curtis Glass Center in Park Hills, Good Earth Tech Services in Bonne Terre, Hubs Pub and Grill in Bonne Terre, the Boulevard Salon and Spa in Farmington.
High school basketball on AM 1240 KFMO.
This is the Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show on AM 1240 KFMO. Battling water, fire, mold, and more, Quality Cleaning and Restoration brings your home back to life. The Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show on AM 1240 KFMO.
Their home floor for the second time this week. They'll be taking on the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats, under 500, but a team that has played Central very close here this season. It's coming up next, Fredericktown and Central on AM 1240 KFMO.
High school basketball on AM 1240 KFMO.
This is the Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show on AM 1240 KFMO. Battling water, fire, mold, and more, Quality Cleaning and Restoration brings your home back to life. The Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show on AM 1240 KFMO.
It is the Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show. Good evening. Connor Harbin here with you today. Glenn Berry, Joel Booyer, and JC Allen, the entire crew here tonight. We are back at the TJ Fulon Fieldhouse here in Central High School, Park Hills, Missouri, again for a rematch of the Central Christmas Tournament Championship. It is the Central Lady Rebels and the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats. Glenn, two teams, one by record, obviously very good this year. Fredericktown, 6-8 on the year. Still a very good team. They play some very, very tough teams. We're in for a good one tonight.
Yeah, I think we are. And, you know, they had that game in the Christmas Tournament Championship game, very competitive game. And talking to both coaches, they believe that that was a precursor for tonight, that we're going to see more of that same kind of a very competitive type game. But both coaches talked about the fact that Fredericktown is 6-8. But they're much better than their record would show because they've played a lot of tough teams here this year. Plus, they're kind of still feeling themselves out. You know, last year they had a couple of seniors on that team. PJ Reitzel was basically the catalyst of that team. She blew out her ACL. She was done for the season. And now she's back this year, again, the catalyst for the team. And some of the players that were on that team last year, like Callie Algier and some Amelia Miller, they have stepped it up this year. And some of the freshmen have stepped it up because they got to play last year with the absence of PJ Reitzel. They're sophomores now, but they played in their freshman year. So it doesn't help to lose a player of that caliber, but sometimes people do step up. And I think Fredericktown is here tonight to try to prove that they can compete with a team like Central.
Absolutely. So we will get that going here in just a second. Again, Central 11-2 on the campaign. Meanwhile, Fredericktown, they come in with a record of 6-8. But Fredericktown, obviously, that capstone win was that win over Potosi in the Central Christmas Tournament. At the time, they had knocked off what was a undefeated Potosi squad. So we'll get going here in just a little bit. Just a reminder as well, you can listen live online by visiting our website. That is kfmosports.com. That is brought to you by Ledco Community Credit Union. Some of the residents of St. Francis, St. Genevieve, and now Madison counties. Two locations to serve you, 820 East Main in Park Hills and 551 Karsh Boulevard in Farmington. Member services is their top priority. Hey, let's take a very quick break. When we come back, our very own Glenn Berry got a chance to speak to both head coaches. We will start with the head coach of the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats, Coach Micah Reitzel. Back in just a moment on the Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
It's a new year and all.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of a university. It's affordable, quality education. Apply at mineralarea.edu. Mineral Area College. It starts here.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You are watching high school basketball on KFMO Sports Live.
On the pregame show, we're going to talk it over with Fredericktown Lady Blackcats head coach Michael Reitzel in his fourth year at Fredericktown. And first of all, Coach, it's a little bit different looking team than the last time I saw you, but that was last year. Tell us a little bit about your team this year and what you've accomplished so far.
Well, we last year we were without our leading scorer and rebounder and overall best player. She was out with the ACL injury, PJ Reitzel. So we have her back, and that allows us to be a little more, have a little more depth and be a little more versatile. We've had a lot of younger girls step up this year that played as freshmen last year because of that injury, and they've all played a pretty big role at different times. So we've done well. We've played a tough schedule. We've lost some games we probably should have won, but we've played tight with some teams that I don't think anybody expected us to. So right now we're just kind of in the grind of it and in the fight. And tonight's a big night to see kind of which direction we go here in the second half of the season.
Last year when we talked to you and PJ had just gotten hurt, and you were talking about how big of a blow that was to your team, but you had some seniors last year that were still very effective, still playing very well. They've moved on, and PJ's moved up. I guess this is a question that you don't ever want to see anybody get hurt, especially when they're related to you like that. But at the same time, it does cause other folks to have to step up and maybe improves their, game a little bit faster.
Yeah. Other girls had to play a lot different roles. Callie Allgaier and Amelia Miller, they're seniors this year too, and they've played all 4 years. But the first couple years, they were used to their role around PJ. And then last year when she went out, they had to step up and take a bigger role, especially in our offense. And I think it's really benefited them this season. And we've been able to tell that in some games. They both had some big games alongside her, which when they're going well and then PJ's doing what she normally does, we're dangerous and can beat anybody.
Now, this is a ball club that's going to come into this game tonight, and it's a rematch of the Christmas Tournament Championship game, a game that didn't turn out your way. What did you learn from that game, and what do you hope to use tonight to maybe turn the result around?
Well, we got to take care of the ball. That game really came down to about a 3 or 4 minute stretch in the second quarter. Outside of that, first, third, and fourth quarter were even. It was a tie ball game, but we went through a stretch in the second quarter where we had several turnovers right in a row, and Central is a good basketball team. They capitalized it, and it gave them that separation, and then that kind of remained right around that same score the entire game. So we got to be able to take care of the ball every possession, and then we got to continue to defend well and execute on offense, and we're looking at a chance to have another good game with a chance to win it in the end.
So those are your 3 keys to the game tonight?
Yeah, take care of the ball, execute on offense, and defend and rebound. Yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate your time now. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you afterwards, and good luck in tonight's game.
All right, thank you for the coverage.
And again, that was head coach Micah Reitzel of the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats ahead of tonight's matchup with the Central Lady Rebels. Don't forget, we're handing out some free pizza at the end of this one. That's courtesy of Little Caesars, our Little Caesars Pizza Player of the Game. Locations in Farmington and Deloge. They have lunch at a price you can afford. Get 2 slices and a 20-ounce drink for just $4.50. If you're feeling a little hungrier, add a half-order breadsticks for just $1 more. Or you can get 4 slices of deep dish and a 20-ounce drink for just $5.50. Available daily from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Little Caesars in Farmington and Deloge. Let's go ahead and take ourselves another very quick break. Then we'll hear from head coach Aaron Tyree of the Central Lady Rebels as we continue on with the Quality Cleaning and Restoration pregame show here on AM 1240 KFMO.
Your outdoor
All right,
just
go ahead and kick it out of this, please.
Oh, Boogie, you smell terrible.
Phew, dogs can stink up the whole house when not properly groomed and bathed. Take them to Pawfection Pet Grooming, where your fur child looks and smells pawfect.
Ew, Boogie, have you been eating the trash?
Make Pawfection Pet Grooming your first choice for all pet grooming needs. Give them a call today at 573-482-0163. Pawfection Pet Grooming in Park Hill.
You're watching high school basketball on KFMO Sports Live.
In Farmington and Deloge.
Central Lady Rebels coach. Again, another Lady Rebels team that's got a great record going into this second half of the season. Is this team exactly where you want them to be, or are there things that you'd still like to see them do?
I mean, we're in a really good spot. You know, we've won some big games, lost a tough one last Saturday. You know, going without one of your best players, you know, it's kind of not, I wouldn't say expected. Like, we really thought we had a chance to win the game. We did some things. younger kids' first game without Sydney, though, you know, so they're kind of getting the feel for it, and I feel like we're going in the right direction, even with our young kids.
Now, this is a rematch of a game that you played in the Central Christmas Tournament, the championship game. You won that game, and I asked Coach Reitzel, I said, what did you learn from that game that maybe will help you turn things around tonight? And now I'll ask you the question. What did you learn from that game that maybe you need to do better in order to make a same result?
You know, we had some just, I don't know, lack of mental awareness at times. You leave PJ open and she makes a three, or you leave her when she has the ball, she's going to make something happen. Didn't guard inbounds correctly on a couple plays, and then we got lost on the shooter. You can't do those types of things. But offensively, we kind of looked like where we need to attack, and felt like we were getting in too deep sometimes. Hopefully we can, shoot pull-up jumpers instead and try not to get in there around the Miller girl cleans up a lot around the rim, so we're going to do our best not to get in there and mess with her.
You look at their record, it's 6-8, and I talked to Coach Reitzel, and he says they've played a tough schedule. This is a better than 6-8 team you're facing tonight, isn't it?
For sure. I've talked with Coach Reitzel about that all year. I commend him for the record or the schedule he, gave his squad. If you want to be good, you got to play a tough schedule. We talked about that when we were seeding the Fredericktown tournament. We talked about that after the Fredericktown tournament when we were seeding the Christmas tournament. And, he's doing what he's got to do to hopefully get his girls where they need to be come around district time. But, yes, for sure, they are definitely better than a 6-8 record.
Let's talk a little bit about former players and maybe how things are going for them. Right now, Kinley Norris out at Mac, and the other night, probably player of the game. That's a girl that you would probably love to have back again, maybe one more year, or at least show up and hit a few threes here or there. And she's going to get PJ next year over at Mac. We've got some really good talent here in this area coming from Central, Fredericktown, and other places.
Yeah, for sure. We would definitely take Kinley back. She was player of the game. I talked to her after, and she was kind of getting discouraged a little bit, but she found when she did make shots, but told her keep shooting, and she's done a great job. But yeah, this is going to be a game. We got the twins who are going to play at Culver, and PJ's going to Mac, and there's other kids that could do some things too. We got some young girls. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tough win for us if we can get it.
You think maybe you'd like to go back a few years and figure out what was in the water that brought all this talent to not only the football team, but the basketball team, the baseball team, your team. I mean, it's just been an unbelievable run for Central, and it seems to be, by watching the JV tonight, continuing on even into next year.
Yeah, for sure. It starts at a young age. When you get kids that start playing basketball in 7th grade, I'm not going to say it's too late, but they are behind. And so, when you've got exceptional groups like we've had in all sports, it's because those kids have played everything since they were a little kid, and, they've played together, they've learned to play together, and it helps when they're good athletes too.
All right, Coach, give us the 3 keys to tonight's game. Tell us what you got to do to beat Fredericktown.
Number 1, we're going to have to defend. They run a lot of stuff. And make sure we don't put their best players in a position to be successful. And then we're going to have to rebound. They're bigger than us. We're always going to be smaller than everybody. And then we got to run the floor. Hopefully we can beat their zone down the floor, because that thing always seems to slow us down.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck in tonight's game. Hopefully we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you very much.
The Central Lady Rebels look to remain undefeated in conference play as they currently sit at 2-0 with 11-2 overall. They host the Fredericktown.
What's up at DQ? Your choice of 2 sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. That's right. DQ is serving up your favorite wing joint flavors, like savory sweet honey barbecue or rich and creamy new Parmesan garlic. Yep, that's juicy all white meat chicken strips, sauced and tossed in your choice of these wing famous flavors. That saucy flavor can't be contained. Better hurry in and get in on the sauced and tossed action. DQ. Happy tastes good.
When accidents happen, trust the experts at Griffin Automotive Design. Our dedicated team restores your vehicle to its pre-collision glory with precision and care. Your vehicle deserves the best, so visit us today for a seamless repair experience at 900 Point View Drive in Bonne Terre, Missouri. We're more than just a classic car restoration shop. We're also a fully equipped state-of-the-art collision center. So give us a call at 573-534-2300.
Transform your living spaces with Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress in Park Hills. Explore a wide selection of mattresses, cozy couches, elegant dining tables, essential bedroom furnishings, and stylish fireplaces, all at great deals. At Cornerstone, we specialize in turning your house into a home. Discover the perfect blend of comfort and style with our quality furniture. Your dream home is just a visit away. Experience the difference at Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress, where we make every corner of your home a reflection of unique style and comfort preferences. Located on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old fumble rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old bundle rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle rooski, bundle rooski, bundle rooski, bundle rooski doo. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Struggling with your car but don't have a reliable shop? Wade's Auto Service is a complete maintenance and repair shop in the Parkland area since 2015. Locally owned and operated, Wade's Auto Service wants to be your first choice for all your auto service and repair needs. Plus, they offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile part and labor warranty. Trust Wade's Auto Service, 228 East Harrison Street in Farmington, or give them a call at 573-664-1302.
Fredericktown wins the Boyd & Associates opening tip. Get your shelter insurance starting lineups here in just a moment. Boyd & Associates turning complicated matters into simple concepts. John Boyd with Boyd & Associates has been bringing accounting integrity, character, client focus, and dedication to our local community for 20 years. Karis Moss hits a 3 top of the key. And the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats take an early lead here on Central. Central with their first offensive possession. They'll go inside. Taylor O'Connor goes up. Her shot may have been tipped away by Amelia Miller. Missed it. And it's rebounded here by P.J. Reitzel. Over to Callie Allgaier looking for back-to-back threes. That's much too short. Miamonga is going after the rebound. She couldn't hang on, but able to save it before it goes out of bounds. She'll give it on over to Alyssa O'Connor. She'll bring it up the middle of the floor. Shelter Insurance starting lineups. First for Fredericktown. It's the senior P.J. Reitzel, senior Amelia Miller, senior Callie Allgaier, sophomore Karis Moss, and junior Lauren Hale. And for Central today, it'll be the sophomore Mia Monges, sophomore Morgan Populus, senior Avery Boyer, senior Alyssa O'Connor, and finally senior Taylor O'Connor. Shelter Insurance, proud to be a part of high school sports. Your local Shelter Insurance agents. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Dave and Scott Haggerty of Shelter Mutual Insurance, 517 East Main in Park Hills, insuring the Parkland since 1955. And Craigwood Agency, located at 9 Court Square in Fredericktown. Allow Craig to help protect your family with life insurance. Central turns it over, their first turnover of the game. And Fredericktown looks to make it a 2-possession game. Shot blocked, though, underneath by Monges. It was Miller whose shot was blocked away. And here's Taylor O'Connor on the attack. Out to the corner. It was Taylor O'Connor. Now back to Alyssa O'Connor. She'll bring it on over toward the left wing. 2 minutes gone by, and again, 3-0 in favor of Fredericktown.
Well, this Fredericktown team looks very aggressive early on, and Central looks a little bit lost. They're going to really miss tonight Sydney Miles, I think, on the boards especially.
Here's a three-pointer. Morgan Populus missed it, but how about Mia Monges got the rebound. Trying to get it back into the middle of the lane. Taylor O'Connor back up top over to Alyssa O'Connor. She drives in. Shot from about 9 is good.
Well, that's 3 rebounds right now for Mia Monges, and she is doing a great job on the boards. A couple of times saving what looked like a sure Fredericktown possession and keeping this ball alive and keeping Central in the game. In fact, they're up by, or actually down by only 1.
Monges are defending Little Caesars Pizza player of the game after going 13 points, 6 rebounds in the win over West County a couple of days ago. She's been asked to take on a big role in place of the injured Sydney Miles. Miller standing on the right wing with it. Again, 3-2. 5:15 left to go in the first. Moss now over to Allgaier on the left wing. She's picked up by Populus. Central in a man-to-man defense. Reitzel top. Over now to Allgaier. Going to fake the shot. Now goes up top again to Moss. Going left baseline here to Hale. She'll step back outside the three-point line. And Fredericktown continues to remain patient here on this latest possession. Taking their time, moving around. Remember, the first meeting between these two teams wasn't a high-scoring affair. Now here's a three-pointer. It's Lauren Hale who takes a shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Reitzel. She goes back up. No make, but she is fouled. She's going to the line and shooting 2. It was 49-36 last time these two teams met. But obviously, Central, they were able to come out on top.
Well, I tell you what, right now Central is going to have to get on the boards a little bit better because Fredericktown is getting 1, 2, and 3 chances sometimes down on the offensive side especially.
Reitzel hits the first. Free throws, they're brought to you by Complete Vision Care, offering quality eye care, premium eyewear, and a customized visual solution for every patient with locations in Leadington and Festus. Voted best eye doctor of the Parkland 7 years in a row. Complete Vision Care, the ideal choice. Monges called for the foul. That was her first personal, first team foul. Reitzel hit them both. It's now 5-2. Back to that three-point Fredericktown lead. Ball inside. Avery Boyer goes up with the shot. She's fouled. And now we'll take our first free throws on the other side of the floor. It'll be again, 5'8" senior Avery Boyer.
I said in the pregame, and I said a little bit just a moment ago about the fact that they're really going to miss Sydney Miles. They're going to miss her toughness down low. Even when she doesn't rebound it, she's going to be the one blocking out as the first free throw goes down from Avery Boyer. But they're really going to miss that extra grit from her, and right now I think it's showing a little bit because, as I said, Fredericktown's getting more than one chance on the offensive side.
Boyer hits the first, will hit the second as well. Free throws again brought to you by Complete Vision Care. Boyer will cut the lead back to 1. It's now 5-4.
And that basket also helps them get set up in a little bit of a full court press, which has always been one thing Central does very well.
5-4 here, guarding all the way up the floor was Monges on Hale. They'll run the give and go. Amelia Miller with an open lane to the basket. Nice cut there from Miller. She's got her first 2 points, and we're back to 3 now, 7-4.
We saw her blow up last year for like 23 points in a game down at Fredericktown. She's got the capabilities. Let's see if she can do it.
Three-pointer to tie, Taylor O'Connor. High arcing shot, but got it to fall. And we've got our first tie since 0-0. Here we are at 7-7.
Tell the truth, did you think that was going in when she let go of it?
That one looked short. Don't know how she was able to put that extra oomph on it, but here's a three-pointer back the other way. Same corner, different result. That's off the back of the rim. Loose rebound here. Central almost lost it out of bounds, but eventually it's Taylor O'Connor who sends it into Mia Monges. Taylor O'Connor, Populous. Now Alyssa O'Connor standing at the top of the key. Central a chance for their first lead of the game. Again, it was a Fredericktown three-pointer that started off the scoring tonight. Taylor O'Connor back at the same spot. They'll swing it around the perimeter here to Monges. Monges going to take a quick shot here from the right wing. She got it. PJ Reitzel closed out. Nothing really done wrong there. But Monges, cool as ice, put it through the hoop. And Central leads by 3 now at 10-7.
Well, if they get scoring and rebounding from her all night like she started off, they are really going to be in business.
Here's Hale trying to swing it to the corner, but she was a little bit out of control. She came down the lane, throws it away. A Lady Blackcat turnover. Gives the ball back now to Central. So we get our game's first substitution. It's Mallory Blankenship who checks in. Another player who's been asked to take a bigger role here with the injury. Of course, normally see her in that kind of six-man role. She continues that role here tonight, but she does replace Monges here as, again, Alyssa O'Connor brings it down the floor. Avery Boyer, right elbow to the corner. Taylor O'Connor looking for a second three. She got that one. That one was a little more decisive. Taylor O'Connor now with 6, and it's 13-7, a 6-point lead.
Well, that's what Central can use tonight is Taylor O'Connor and even Alyssa O'Connor from time to time getting hot like that. That'll keep them on top.
It's a 9-0 run right now here for Central. Ball stripped away from Reitzel. Jumped on it, but threw it away. Fredericktown turns it over once more.
Well, every time we saw Central last year, they would come out on the floor and they would press. And they would press very, very hard. And a lot of times teams couldn't even get the ball across the half-court line. And they would build these gigantic leads on these teams and pretty much coast to victory. Right now, Fredericktown's got to figure out a way to get around that press.
Again, a 9-0 run here. You got to wonder if maybe a timeout's coming. Three-pointer left wing. That's Taylor O'Connor. That was a bit of a heat check three. It was well defended off the back of the rim. Reitzel's got the rebound. 2:15 left to go in the first. Reitzel across half court. Hands it off now. It's Allgaier moving quickly to her left. Trying to go to the wing to Moss. Moss mishandled the pass but picked it back up. Over to Hale. Now over to the right wing we go. Avery Boyer face guarding in a big way there, not giving Moss any kind of space. And now they'll pass it back to Hale. Hale's going to reset. She comes all the way back out to half court, under 2 to go. To the elbow, here's Miller. Miller on over now to Reitzel. Reitzel, left elbow, goes to the low block. Here's Hale posting up on Blankenship. Back out to the opposite wing. Driving in, Allgaier. Back inside they go to Miller. Miller one dribble, throws it up underneath the basket. She's got it. Miller now with 4, and it's 13-9. That'll break the run.
Well, Fredericktown got the basket that time down, but I've been watching PJ Reitzel for a little while to see what's going on, and right now, Alyssa O'Connor is not giving her any breathing room.
Avery Boyer back the other way. Jumper from the right elbow. Gets those 2 points right back. We're back out to 6 at 15-9. A minute 15 to go now in the first.
So Central is doing the defensive job on Reitzel, and also offensively, you're seeing the O'Connor girls starting to heat things up, and now a foul called on Alyssa.
O'Connor a little bit too much body there going down the floor. Reitzel hit the court, hit the deck if you will. But the foul's called on Alyssa O'Connor, her first personal, second team foul here in this first. But just a minute 10 left in the quarter here. Again, 15-9 on a Thursday night. Now we get a whistle and an offensive foul going back the other way. That's going to be called here on Fredericktown. It's going to be an illegal screen here called on Lauren Hale, her first, team second.
Well, they're going to try their best to get P.J. Reitzel open. Right now, she's only taken one shot from the field, had a few rebounds, a couple of free throws, but yet to score from the field in this game with 1:03 left to go in the first quarter.
Here's Alyssa O'Connor to the left elbow, trying to back down here, double-teamed. In fact, the double team persists all out to the wing, trying to get it down low to Boyer. She was left unguarded, but Fredericktown got a hand on it. They steal it away. Had both Reitzel and I believe Layla Stevens out there guarding Alyssa O'Connor. Don't know if that was intentional or not, but they were able to create a turnover out of it. Callie Allgaier on the right wing, now to Stevens. Up top here to Miller. Handoff, trying to hand it off anyway to Reitzel. Ball ends up on the floor. Reitzel going to jump on it, and that's going to force a timeout here from Coach Micah Reitzel. 30-second timeout to keep possession. 30 seconds left to go in the first. We'll take a quick break ourselves. Come right back. Here's the high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
At Black Knight Automotive, we're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
It's 15-12. Hale's first basket of the game. Alyssa O'Connor trying to get a shot off here. The runner from the left elbow, hard off the glass, off the rim and out. And that's how we end the first quarter of play. So a close one after the first 8 minutes, 15-12. But it's the Central Rebels who ride a 9-0 lead out in front. They do lead here by 3. We'll come back in just about a minute with quarter number 2. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
You want financial freedom as an adult.
Nice
and
job.
as a
I know I
parent,
was-
you want your kids to understand
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
It's never too early to start crunching those numbers, downloading those forms, and organizing all those receipts you put in your shoebox. Getting frustrated yet? Yeah. Try crunching this number, 573-546-3104. Accountant Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton. Stephanie is available year-round for tax and business consulting, accounting, and bookkeeping, and payroll. Crunch that number one more time, 573-546-3104. A trusted name in the Arcadia Valley area, Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton.
TJ Foulon Fieldhouse, Central High School in Park Hills. That quarter break brought to you by Missouri Farm Bureau agent Mike Sansegraw, located on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington. Jonathan Steffen on North State Street in Deloge. Contact them today for a free quote on auto, home business, or life insurance. Three-pointer from the corner there. That was Avery Boyer. Had her shot blocked. Ball's loose on the floor. Everybody's going to dive on it. Going to be a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Fredericktown as Central started the quarter with the basketball. 15-12 our score. Central, they lead by 3. A rematch of the Central Christmas Tournament Championship game.
And another great play by Mia Monges as she went up after that ball when it looked like it was going to be a Fredericktown possession, and now Fredericktown's going to turn it over.
Yeah, that was I'm going to say it, that was a quick 5-second call there. But
that was 5 seconds?
Yeah, that was 5 seconds called, and that was very, very quick. We're going to get a foul here off the inbounds pass. Avery Boyer, she's going to go to the line and shoot too.
When I thought there was a offensive foul somewhere, and I was kind of looking up and down the court to see who had committed the foul, and then they just took it out. I was like, what? 5 seconds? Wow.
Foul's going to be called here on Amelia Miller. That's her second personal. Again, as Boyer takes her second trip to the line tonight, she'll miss the first. Free throws, they're brought to you by Complete Vision Care. Locations in Leadington and Festus, the ideal choice for your routine exams and anything regarding your eye care since 1966. Boyer, she's got 4 points tonight. That included a couple free throws in the first. Second free throw up and away. That one is good. She'll split the difference this time. And it's a 4-point Central lead, 16-12. Again, Central in a full court press. That is what bought them the 5-second call. This time, though, they'll inbound it here to Reitzel. She'll be followed down the floor by Taylor O'Connor. To the left wing, Karis Moss with it now. Sydney Donahue in for the first time here for Fredericktown. It's Reitzel driving to the free throw line. Now goes to the right block. Turnaround jumper, no good, but she's fouled. It's going to draw a short protest from Coach Tyree and the Central assistants, but they'll back off here. The foul's going to be called on Mia Monges, her second.
That's only the second shot from the field from B.J. Reitzel, and that means Central's doing a great job of keeping her inactive from the field right now, but she's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Reitzel, a kind of player who is able to create points in many different ways. Inside, outside, low block, outside. Very talented player. Fredericktown, a much better team when she's available. She'll go 4 of 4 this time. Excuse me, 2 of 2, but she's now 4 of 4 from the stripe, the Complete Vision Care free throw line. And we're back to 2. Well, actually, we're back to 2 at 16-14. Again, 15-12 in that first quarter, a 9-0 Central run, making the difference. Passing between the wings here, Alyssa O'Connor and Populous. Now into the corner over to Mallory Blankenship. She brings it back out to the wing and back out to Alyssa O'Connor. Already a minute 15 gone by, 6:45 here on the clock. In Thursday night basketball here on AM 1240 KFMO. Taylor O'Connor going to float one up here, top of the key. Alyssa O'Connor. She thought about the three, instead moves it to the middle of the lane, throws up the jumper, no good. Rebounded, though, underneath by Taylor O'Connor. No, excuse me, that was Boyer underneath. She put it up, but she also missed her shots as well. And it's rebounded here by Lauren Hale. She'll give it off to Reitzel. Reitzel will come down the middle of the floor. Hale, left wing. Up top here to Allgaier. Not a whole lot of movement here from Fredericktown. Now they'll be sent in motion. Hale up top to Donahue. And over to the left wing, Hale. What we've seen from Fredericktown on offense today has been a very patient squad here in the half court. They'll buy some time. They'll wait for a perfect shot. Trying to maybe keep this a low-scoring game. Hale, one dribble. Allgaier, now Donahue again. And this possession going on about 40 seconds now. No shot clock. Hale left wing, looking for that cut there. Had Moss for just a split second, decided not to give it to her. Now it's a dribble to beat the 5-second count. 5:35 on here left to go in the half. And it's Reitzel, left wing Hale. And she'll hand it off to Moss. Right wing, here's Allgaier, screen set by Donahue. Back up top, Hale playing off of her from the top of the key. Maybe a curious choice. She already has one three-pointer today. There's the backdoor cut. That bought him a perfect basket. Kind of caught Central in maybe a bit of a lull there, and it buys Hale her second basket of the night. She's got 5.
Patience is the key on that one because Fredericktown just waited and waited until somebody got open. They didn't try to rush it and put up a bad shot.
That possession was a minute and 15 seconds. Now here's a turnover. Fredericktown's got it. We're tied up at 16. Fredericktown maybe trying to reclaim the lead. Karis Moss, left wing to the free throw line. Hale, she has an open jumper, missed it off the right side of the rim, and Populous has the board. Populous will bring it down the floor herself. Now over to Alyssa O'Connor. She looks to attack. Going straight up on Donahue. She's fouled. Heading to the line and shooting 2. It's Alyssa O'Connor.
Well, just when you think you've got a wide open shot, you maybe think a little bit too much about it. And I think that's what Lauren Hale did on that one. She turned around. Nobody was there. Kind of expecting a defender and maybe gave her too much time to think.
First free throw up for Alyssa O'Connor. Rims out. The unfriendly rims here at the TJ Foulon Fieldhouse. I was always told they were the opposite.
It kind of feels like, you know, at MAC the other night, one end was more unfriendly than the other end. We saw that in the girls' game and the boys' game as well, as teams were having trouble shooting on the parking lot side. Tonight here, as you say, they usually are kind of friendly, but they've been unfriendly to a few folks.
O'Connor will hit the second. She's got 3 now, and Central takes another lead here at 17-16. Free throws, again, brought to you by Complete Vision Care.
Lauren Mel's checked into the ballgame for Fredericktown right now.
It's Reitzel across half court. She'll move up to the volleyball line before handing it off here to Mel. Again, Mel, a junior. Over to Reitzel on the elbow. Brings it over to the left side of the floor. Back out to Mel. She'll look for 3. Line drive shot off the right side of the backboard. Nothing more. It's rebounded by Blankenship. She gives it off to Taylor O'Connor. Here's Populous. Top of the key, Alyssa O'Connor into the corner. Pump fake. to the left side, now to the free throw line. Boyer outside, Taylor O'Connor. Big pump fake, almost got Moss to bite, but she kept her feet on the floor. Floats a pass, right wing, Alyssa O'Connor driving all the way in. Shot through Miller, no good, but she's fouled. It's going to be another foul here on Miller. I believe that's going to be number 3 on her. That might be it here for Miller for the rest of the half.
Well, that does hurt if that is number 3, and it is. It's going to take her out of the game, and that's a pretty good inside presence for this Fredericktown ball club.
So Alyssa O'Connor back at the line. She hits the first. She's got 4 now. And a relatively quiet half for Alyssa O'Connor.
Central was 5 of 7 from the free throw line, looking to make it 6 of 8.
Second free throw is no good. Rolls that one off the right side of the rim. O'Connor, 2 of 4 here in this first half from the free throw line. 18-16, 2-point Central lead. Here comes Reitzel. Top of the key over to Mel on the left-hand side. Now up top here, new player in the game, Briley Allgaier here for Fredericktown. Seen her a couple times this season for Fredericktown. Briley Allgaier again. Settles on the corner. Now going to just pop the 3. Contested 3 over Populous. Missed it short. Rebounded by Alyssa O'Connor. She's looking to go coast to coast. Now gives it off to Taylor in the left corner. Top of the key. Hard pass to the corner. Blankenship. She'll try her luck. That's too short, but a long rebound. Getting there first is Reitzel. She'll keep the dribble. Reitzel looking to attack. Stops. Pops over Taylor O'Connor. It's good, and we're tied up at 18. Reitzel with 6. 18-18, 3 minutes left here in this first half. Taylor O'Connor down to Avery Boyer. Open on the right block. She goes up. She's fouled. 2 free throws now for Avery Boyer.
First bucket of the game from the field from P.J. Reitzel. That's pretty good defense when you can keep her from shooting on the field and hitting shots. She's 1 out of 3 from the field. She is 4 of 4 from the line, but Fredericktown's going to need a lot more from her tonight.
Reitzel called for the personal foul there. That was her first. Boyer at the line shooting 2. Got the friendly hop that time. She hits the first. Boyer now with 5, 4 of which are from the free throw line.
Well, checking into the ball game is Callie Allgaier. We've also got back out there on the floor Sydney Donahue, which we've talked about before.
Second free throw, that one also good. Boyer hits them both. She's 5 of 6 from the line, 6 points total.
And add Layla Stevens to the equation. She checks in for the first time tonight for Fredericktown.
Apologies, actually 7 points now here for Boyer, but we get a turnover. Trying to pass the ball down the floor. Fredericktown threw it too far. It was stolen by Central. 3-pointer from the corner. Alyssa O'Connor, no good. Rebounded by Donahue. She'll send it on over to Reitzel. 2018. Central leads by 2. 2:43 left to go now in the half. So Boyer with 7, by the way. Just a correction there for you. She leads all scorers in this one tonight. Has the 5 and then the shot from the field. I believe that's right. I'll have to check that later. Here's a bucket and the foul. How about Briley Allgaier? Getting to the basket, and the freshman has a chance at a 3-point play and might put the Lady Cats back out in front.
Well, that's what Fredericktown needed. They needed somebody to go down low and kind of take the presence of Amelia Miller, who is sitting on the bench at least for the rest of this half. And she did exactly that. Did that a couple of times down at the other end. Did a great job blocking out for the defensive rebound.
Allgaier's free throw is good. She'll complete the 3-point play, and Fredericktown leads 21-20. 2:28 left to go here in this half.
I feel like Fredericktown hasn't played the game they want to play. Central has, and Fredericktown looks up and they're up by 1. You got to be happy with that if you're the Lady Blackcats.
We talked about it a lot. This Fredericktown team, they are a very, very good below 500 team. Probably one of the best 6 and 8 teams in quite a long time, maybe. Alyssa O'Connor over to Taylor O'Connor. Here's a deep 3, runs out, rebounded by Donahue. She'll hand it off to Reitzel. Chance to build upon this lead now. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. It's been a quick first half. Not a lot of stoppage of play. Other than the free throws, we haven't had a whole lot of timeouts or just other general stoppages. Had a few very long possessions. Here's a deep 3 from Reitzel. Got it! That was just a step in front of the volleyball line. Reitzel saw her opportunity and said, you know what, you're going to guard me close anywhere else. Why not? She's got 9, 24-20. Ball goes inside here to Populous. Up top, Alyssa O'Connor attacking, left-hand side. Runner, no good. Ball popped loose on the rebound. Reese Holsey going after it, but it's ripped away by Reitzel. She'll come up with it in the end. 4-point lead for Fredericktown, 1:15 left to go in this half.
Well, Fredericktown's got to come down and get a good shot at the basket, or a P.J. Reichel's shot. Most of those are usually pretty good and pretty true.
Here's Donahue on the right wing. Knowing Fredericktown, saying they'll go for last shot might not be a falsehood.
Yeah, they've been very patient here tonight, and for the most part, they have not gone out and taken shots that are ill-advised. They haven't been trying to turn around jump shots from 30 feet out and things like that. They have been working the ball around the perimeter, getting the best shot, and so far it's worked.
Hand check foul was called on Reese Holsey. Ball comes inbound to Reitzel looking for three. She got it. 7-point Fredericktown lead. Reitzel back-to-back threes. She's the first to double digits tonight. She's got 12. 45 seconds left to go in the half. Again, 27-20 Fredericktown.
That's what Aaron Tyree said. They lost Reitzel a couple of times in that tournament. They can't do it tonight.
Here's Taylor O'Connor. Missed the three, but it's a rebound here for Boyer. Gets it back out to Blankenship. Back to Alyssa O'Connor. Top of the key. She attacks, trying to go around. Ball ends up loose on the floor. It's picked up by Fredericktown. Another central turnover. Reitzel across half court. Maybe with a three, you look at a double-digit lead. But I'm sure Fredericktown, and it looks like this will be the case, they're going to hang on for the final shot. They're going to pass around the perimeter. Looking for as good of a shot they're going to get here. Layla Stevens up top, now on over to Allgaier. Allgaier to Allgaier, now into the corner, back over to Stevens. 7 seconds now. Down to 5. Here's Donahue. Got to find Reitzel if you're central. They go low. They go to Callie Allgaier. She got an open lane to the basket just before the end of the half. She'll bank it in off the glass, and it is a 9-point Fredericktown lead, 29-20. Fredericktown, all kinds of success on the floor, and they lead, biggest lead of the game here at 29-20. That'll move us into our Midwest Sports Center halftime report. We will take ourselves a couple of minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk about it. We'll get you your halftime stats, and we'll get you all set up for that second half. But Central in a hole here. They trail by 9, 29-20 in favor of Fredericktown. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO. No.
Shop, earn, redeem. You deserve it. With You Choose Rewards and your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard, you can earn points for the rewards you want most. Redeem your points for cash, merchandise, gift cards, or travel. Visit youchooserewards.com to register. Then use your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard to earn points. Stock up on groceries, order takeout, watch streaming services, gas up your vehicle, or upgrade your wardrobe, and redeem the points you earned for the rewards you want. The choices are endless. Ozarks Federal, the homeowners bank. Always loyal, always local. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for the perfect place for family fun? Welcome to the Family Fun Center, where smiles, laughter, and unforgettable memories are made. From thrilling arcade games and exciting rides to mini golf and bowling, there is something for everyone. Planning a birthday party? We got you covered with party packages and endless entertainment. Whether it's your first time or your 100th, every trip to the Family Fun Center is an adventure. Fun for the whole family, right here at the Family Fun Center.
Hey treasure hunters, discover Maple Street Resale in Farmington, the fastest growing resale store in town. From clothes and collectibles to household items, Maple Street Resale has it all. Turn yesterday's trash into today's treasure with unbeatable prices and amazing finds. Whether you're looking to shop or sell, Maple Street Resale is your go-to destination, so don't miss out. Maple Street Resale, where bargains bloom. Visit them on Maple Street in Farmington today.
How about a 17-5 second quarter? They outscore Central en route to a 29-20 halftime lead. Connor Harbick, Glenn Berry, Joel Booyer, and J.C. Allen back in studio. That's our whole crew here today as we start your halftime report with your halftime stats, brought to you by Sam Sism Ford Lincoln, supporting our communities since 1937. We start with Central again, 15 points in the first quarter, but they were held to just 5. Central pretty much going cold from everywhere on the floor. The inside shots weren't falling, the outside shots weren't falling. You had a three-pointer, and you had a free throw. I believe that is, you had a couple free throws. That is the extent there for Central, I think, in that second quarter. Regardless, leading the way right now, it's Avery Boyer. She is 5 of 6 from the free throw line, so she has got 7 here at the moment. She had a shot from the field there as well. It's 6 points for Taylor O'Connor. That's a couple threes. Alyssa O'Connor has 4 at the moment. Mia Monges had a three-pointer as well. Make that 3 here for her. Again, it's 20 at the half here for Central. Then we take a look at Fredericktown. 12 points in the first quarter, but 17 in the second there. A patient approach to the offensive side of the floor, but man, getting some great shots. PJ Reitzel, how about her game today? She's leading all scorers. She's got 12, the only one in double digits thus far. How about 5 points for Lauren Hale, 4 points for Amelia Miller, 3 points for Karis Moss, 2 points for Callie Allgaier, and 3 points, going back up the ladder for a moment, for Briley Allgaier. That was a 3-point play. Again, 12 in the first, 17 in the second, 29 halftime points for the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats. That is your individual stats, and Glenn's got the team stats for you.
All right, for the team stats, first for the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats, who lead this one 29-20. It was, these are the easiest percentages I've ever had to figure up for both teams. They were just automatically like, I know that one, 6 of 10 from the field, that's 60%. They were 4 of 8 from the three-point arc, that's 50%. Overall, though, I had to go look this one up, 10 of 18, 55%, still shooting very, very well. This is the easiest one, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. That's 100% for the Fredericktown Lady Cats. Over to the Central side, well, the numbers are easy to figure out, but not as good. 2 out of 10 from the field, that's 20%. 3 of 9 from the three-point arc, that's a 33% clip. And then 5 of 19 overall at 26%. So they're not shooting as well as this Fredericktown team is right now. 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and that is 70%. So a couple of extra points there helping them out from the free throw line, but right now everything else Fredericktown's doing much better at. They're even up at 9 rebounds apiece. They're even up at 4 turnovers apiece, and Fredericktown has 2 bench points while Central has no one off the bench scoring yet in this game.
Again, those are your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Sam Sism Ford Lincoln, supporting our community since 1937. Shop local, where hundreds of makes and models come with a no cost to you forever warranty. Go online to SismFord.com or call 573-431-3177. Let's go ahead and take another very quick break. We'll come back. We'll go over your mineral area overhead door out-of-town scoreboard. Didn't get a chance to do that in the pregame show here today, but we'll make sure we check it before we get back going. But again, it's a 9-point Fredericktown lead. The Lady Blackcats lead the Central Lady Rebels 29-20. Listen to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Banking with people like you.
And again, back here at the Midwest Sports Center halftime report, 29-20 in favor of Fredericktown. They lead the Central Lady Rebels in what has been an exciting contest. Again, we said at the top of the broadcast today, this will be close, and I think we are maybe a little bit still surprised at Fredericktown leading by 9, but Fredericktown has definitely earned that lead. Hey, let's take a look at the mineral area overhead door out-of-town scoreboard here as we Take a look at tonight's slate. It's mostly girls basketball here tonight. Of course, we're here at the Fieldhouse. It's Central and Fredericktown. Farmington is taking on St. Genevieve here today. That is in Farmington. The Potosi Lady Trojans, they host the North County Lady Raiders tonight. You got West County, they're at home against Arcadia Valley. And then Bismarck is playing a girl-boy doubleheader here tonight. The girls facing off against the Lady Vikings of Valley Caledonia. And then the boys, they are taking on the Giants of St. Paul here tonight. Again, that's your Mineral Area Overhead Door out-of-town scoreboard, 1020 Woodlawn Drive, just north of Farmington, providing over 40 years of great service to their customers. Visit them at mineralareadoor.com. That'll do it for the Midwest Sports Center halftime report. When we next talk, it'll be time for the second half. Again, 29-20 in favor of Fredericktown. They lead Central. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Need a new garage door or opener? Call Mineral
You don't have to do
Area
it here,
Overhead Door. We've been
but
at it for
remember,
40 years.
for
Big
the
enough
future,
large
we have an
commercial
outro
jobs
for the
and small
halftime
enough
report
to
as
give
well.
Great customer service to our residential customers.
We got an
Visit us
intro and an
today at
outro.
mineralareadoor.com.
But don't worry about it.
For top quality fire.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Town lead 29-20. They lead the Central Lady Rebels. Connor Harvick, Glenn Berry, Jewel Booyer, JC Allen, our crew for tonight. Again, on AM 1240 KFMO, also online, KFMOsports.com. Here's a Central turnover to start the second half. They lose it out of bounds, or almost out of bounds, trying to save it from going out. They throw it right into the hands of Fredericktown. PJ Reitzel down the floor. Both teams opting for their starters here in this second half, this third quarter. Back on the floor, it's Amelia Miller with those 3 personal fouls. Ball rests with Callie Allgaier. She's going to take the 3 way too far to the left. Miller's going to give chase, but she stepped out of bounds. And it's going to be Central basketball.
Well, I think Callie Allgaier is a very aggressive individual, and from time to time, she will launch a 3 like that, which I don't know that that's what they were looking for, but she does hit those from time to time. That would have been a big one if she'd have got that one to go down.
Open shot, had the screen, just didn't have it lined up correctly that time. Melissa O'Connor here, top of the key. Central going left to right, or excuse me, how about right to left? Melissa O'Connor now on the right wing. They'll go to the baseline. Here's Monges. Rainbow-looking shot, front of the rim. It's a long rebound. Taylor O'Connor got to it first. She'll send it back outside to Populous. Now Alyssa O'Connor. She's on the attack. Drives to the middle of the lane. Back out to Taylor O'Connor now. Steps inside. Long 2. Got it. Shots from the field have been a rarity tonight here for Central, but Taylor O'Connor's got another basket. In fact, she has, I believe, most of them tonight. She's got 8, 29-22.
She has, they've only taken 3 shots from inside the arc and a grand total of 10 shots total from the arc, and she's hit 3 of them, or 2 of them.
Amelia Miller, top of the key. Now Callie Allgaier, a step to her left. Top of the key, here's Hale. Hale with a 3-pointer tonight, looking for that backdoor cut, didn't have it. She'll reset and give it on back to Reitzel. Already 2 minutes gone by in this third, what has been a very quick-moving affair tonight. Almost not even 30 minutes in, actually about 40 minutes in. We got started a little bit early today. About 7:20 is when we tipped off. Scheduled 7:30 start time. But these long possessions have moved us right along tonight. Here's Miller, sitting just shy of the top of the key, trying to hand it on to Reitzel. Ball ends up loose, headed off toward the corner. Who touched it last? They'll say it was last touched by Fredericktown. They'll turn it back over to Central.
Well, that was just a case of Miller picking up her dribble, and then she got caught in no man's land. Reitzel tried to help her out. She ran over and tried to hand it to her, and one of the O'Connor twins stuck their hand in there, knocked it loose, and Reitzel was trying to throw it back to Miller, and she threw it out of bounds.
Taylor O'Connor, left wing to the baseline. Here's Populous. No points tonight. Back out to Taylor O'Connor, who has 8. Alyssa O'Connor now, she's got 4. Here's Taylor O'Connor driving baseline underneath the basket now. Trying to send it back up the lane. Ball ends up tied up. We'll call a jump. Arrow favors Fredericktown. So another Central turnover here. Almost 3 minutes into the quarter. Just the 2 points for Central. Fredericktown yet to score. Full court press shown here by Central. Ball comes into Hale. Coming down the left side of the floor, she's followed by Monges. Gets around her. Open lane to the basket. Left side layup good. Nothing fancy there. Hale just kind of out-dribbles Monges down the floor. Hale's got 7 now, and it's 31-22.
And she got a step on her, and she just took it all the way to the basket.
Central, nobody back to guard the basket there, kind of paid for it. Alyssa O'Connor, right wing to the elbow. Back to the corner, Populous. Fredericktown in a 2-3 zone, trying to jump the pass from wing to wing. Allgaier got a hand on it. She comes up with a steal. Stops in the left block, had it stripped away, but there to pick it back up, it's Alyssa O'Connor. Fast break back the other way. It's a 3-on-3. She sends it over to the right block. Monges missed the shot. Fight for the board, picked up by Hale. And Fredericktown catches a break there. Reitzel down the left side of the floor. They regain that 9-point lead, 31-22. Three-pointer from the corner. No. Bounces off the rim, but Reitzel's there for the offensive rebound. She'll bring it back beyond the volleyball line and reset the offense. To the elbow. Here's Miller. Squaring up to the basket. Handoff to Reitzel. Wing to wing over to Hale. Hale given all kinds of space. She'll pop the three. Nothing but net. They've been giving Hale some space here tonight, and twice now. She's made them pay for it. She's got 10. 34-22.
And that's the reason that Fredericktown is up by 12 right now, because Hale and Allgaier and others are helping out, taking some of that pressure off of P.J. Reitzel.
Hale not typically one of the leading scorers for this team. She usually adds rebounding and kind of just general defense. But tonight, she's making a case for some pizza. Fredericktown's able to hold out. Still got a long way to go to think about that, though. Here's Alyssa O'Connor to the lane. Here's Populous for three. She got it. She'll match with a three-pointer of her own, her first basket. And we're back to 9 at 34-25.
That was a basket that I think Central really needed. Even though this game is far from over, they needed something positive.
It is Hale across half court, guarded by Monges. Monges now called off. They'll get it to Reitzel. Back to Hale. Gotta get somebody out in the face of Hale. They will. Now they'll go inside to Miller. Back out to the wing. Here's Hale for three. No, that one falls off the rim. Almost caught the roll, but it's rebounded by Alyssa O'Connor. Coming hard down the floor here. Guarded every step of the way by Callie Allgaier. Now she goes all the way in. Her shot was blocked. Ends up on the floor. Tied up, and we'll get a jump. Arrow favors Central now. Boyer getting her hands in, as did Reitzel.
Well, that last time down the floor with Hale wide open reminded me of a boys' game that we did. And I won't name the teams, but the one high school team that we cover quite frequently had a guard that didn't shoot a lot, and they didn't even guard him in the entire first quarter at all.
Inbounds pass was stolen away. Layla Stevens coming up with the steal for Fredericktown. Central, another turnover. Bit of an uncharacteristic game for Central in terms of the turnovers tonight as well. Miller to the left wing, Hale. Hale gives it off to Allgaier, top of the key. Now Miller on the right-hand side. 2:35 to go in the third. Now here's Stevens. Stevens going to try her luck from three. That's much too hard. It's a loose rebound. Hale couldn't bring it in. She stepped on the baseline. Central ball.
Well, she had the wide open three. They kicked it out to her. She had nothing but room in front of her, and she just keyed it up and shot it. Just did not get it connected, and Fredericktown couldn't come up with a rebound.
Still a 9-point game, still where we started the half. Both teams have picked up 5 points apiece. Monges in the corner. Steps to her right, takes the mid-range jumper, and she got it. Monges good from 13. We're down to 7 at 34-27.
She had a three early in the game, and it looked like she was really going to be a factor here. 3 points, 3 rebounds coming in that early first quarter, but that's her first points or rebounds or anything since then.
Here's Hale trying to take Monges down low once more. She sends it out to the corner. Three-pointer is good for Callie Allgaier. Credit the assist for Hale, and we got a timeout taken here by Fredericktown. It's a full timeout. So the Lady Blackcats regain their 10-point lead. 37-27 with 1:49 left to go in the third. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to high school basketball here in the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Started back in 1982, Dalton Home Improvement.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Oh, Boogie, you smell terrible.
Phew, dogs can stink up the whole house when not properly groomed and bathed. Take them to Pawfection Pet Grooming, where your fur child looks and smells perfect.
Ew, Boogie, have you been eating the trash?
Make Pawfection Pet Grooming your first choice for all pet grooming needs. Give them a call today at 573-482-0163. Pawfection Pet Grooming in Park Hill.
What's up at DQ? Your choice of 2 sauced and tossed chicken strip baskets. That's right. DQ is serving up your favorite wing joint flavors. like savory sweet honey barbecue or rich and creamy new Parmesan garlic. Yep, that's juicy all-white meat chicken strips, sauced and tossed in your choice of these wing-famous flavors. That saucy flavor can't be contained. Better hurry in and get in on the sauced and tossed action. DQ. Happy tastes good.
In Farmington.
Central with the basketball. Taylor O'Connor missing the three from the left wing. Morgan Populous with the offensive rebound. 1:25 left to go in the third. Timeout was taken by Fredericktown. Coach Micah Reitzel calling his second timeout of the game. Timeouts, they're brought to you by Missouri Farm Bureau agent Mike Sansagra on St. Genevieve Avenue in Farmington, Jonathan Steffen on North State Street in Deloge. Contact him today for a free quote on home, business, auto, or life insurance. Ball is knocked away. We're going to get a foul here called against Central. It's going to be charged to Avery Boyer. We're not going to get the jump ball like maybe I thought we were going to get. Instead, it's just Fredericktown ball straight up. And they keep the arrow, too.
And that is 4 turnovers now on Central. 4 also for Fredericktown, but that is a big turnover because Taylor O'Connor threw it inside. It looked like it was going to be a lane open there, but instead a turnover.
Again, 37-27 our score. Fredericktown, they lead by 10. They've led by as many as 12 in this game. Coming up the middle of the floor, it's P.J. Reitzel attacking to the elbow, outside to Callie Allgaier. Back now to Reitzel. She stands right wing. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Layla Stevens, now Allgaier. Allgaier attacking, back out to Donahue. Over to Stevens on the left wing, given all kinds of space. She'll instead let Briley Allgaier take the three. She missed it short. Monges brings in the rebound. Long pass down the floor. Here comes, it's Taylor O'Connor on the drive. She's got the layup. It's 10 for her. She leads the way for the Lady Rebels. It's 37-29.
It's not been a big night for her three-point wise. She's only 2 out of 8 from the three-point arc, but inside the arc she is 2 of 4.
To the corner here. Callie Allgaier looking for another three. She got it. But tell you what, the three-point shooting tonight has been huge for Fredericktown. Allgaier's got another. That's her second of the game. It's 40-29. 11-point Lady Blackcat lead. 9 seconds left to go in the third. Central will get the final shot of this quarter. Alyssa O'Connor, screen set for Taylor O'Connor. Didn't get the three. Now 3 seconds left. Back to Alyssa O'Connor. Taylor O'Connor just has to shoot one up. It's off the rim. It's an 11-point lead for Fredericktown heading into the final 8. 40-29 is our score. Fredericktown wins the quarter 11-9. We'll see. Either Central completes the comeback or Fredericktown gets a little bit of revenge for the Central Christmas Tournament. We're back in just a moment. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
At New Era Bank,
When accidents happen, trust the experts at Griffin Automotive Design. Our dedicated team restores your vehicle to its pre-collision glory with precision and care. Your vehicle deserves the best, so visit us today for a seamless repair experience at 900 Point View Drive in Bonne Terre, Missouri. We're more than just a classic car restoration shop. We're also a fully equipped state-of-the-art collision center. So give us a call at 573-534-2300.
Transform your living spaces with Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress in Park Hills. Explore a wide selection of mattresses, cozy couches, elegant dining tables, essential bedroom furnishings, and stylish fireplaces, all at great deals. At Cornerstone, we specialize in turning your house into a home. Discover the perfect blend of comfort and style with our quality furniture. Your dream home is just a visit away. Experience the difference at Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress, where we make every corner of your home a reflection of unique style and comfort preferences. Located on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills.
You're watching high school basketball on KFMO Sports Live.
In Farmington.
And back here with the start of the fourth quarter. We've got a game here. It's an 11-point game. Fredericktown leads 40-29. Fredericktown searching for that 7th win of the year at the expense of 11-2 Central. Again, Central playing without Sydney Miles here tonight, but still a strong offensive squad. Fredericktown just going to throw it away. He's looking for Callie Allgaier over on the left wing. They attacked the Gatorade cooler instead. I think broke the
it broke the bottom
broke
shelf.
The cart over there.
Yeah, broke the bottom shelf on that. I think Fredericktown has got to watch nerves right now because they're up by 11. This is where they want to be. They can't do things like that. That was just a pass that got away from them.
Fredericktown has to keep up what they've done all game long, and that's pick up turnovers. That's exactly what they do. Getting a hand on the entry pass inside, and it was eventually Reitzel who picked up that basketball. 40-29, here's Central guarding very closely. Taylor O'Connor right up. She's going to pick up the foul instead. her first personal, first team foul. We've had a relatively whistle-free, I mean, there's been fouls here and there, but we've had a relatively kind of let-them-play kind of game. But that was a rare foul called right there.
It is a let-them-play kind of game, but they really haven't done a lot to commit fouls. Now Monges is going to pick up a foul, and it's starting to get maybe called a little bit tighter. You want that consistency from beginning to end, and hopefully that's what we'll get here in the fourth quarter.
The way things are going, Central might need those fouls down the stretch to try to get Fredericktown into the double bonus. They're going to find a way to pick up some points here. They trail by 11. They have not, since the first quarter, scored 11 in a quarter. It was 15 in the first, 5 in the second, and 9 in the third. That 17-5 second quarter, might have missed a travel there. That 17-5 quarter has been the difference maker tonight. Here's Callie Allgaier, drives in, middle of the lane, left it short, rebounded by Monges, almost had it stolen away by Miller. That might have been a bit of a ticky-tack foul there, but Miller's going to pick up her fourth. I thought she had it clean.
Yeah, I thought she had it clean, too. The official down there called it. That is number 4 on Miller. I was getting ready to say as this quarter began that she's played the entire third quarter without a foul, but that is a big, big thing right there. If she fouls out of this game, that helps Central quite a bit.
They're going to keep her out there for now. Again, we are in the fourth quarter. Is Taylor O'Connor almost lost the dribble. She gets it on over to Alyssa on the left wing. Trying to create some space out to the corner. Monges, pump fake. She'll throw up the three. No, too hard. Rebounded, though, by Populous. She'll be fouled now. I might have spoke all these fouls into existence. It's going to be a foul called here on Reitzel.
I think you probably did, because it seems like every time the ball comes down on the ground and somebody goes after it, there's a foul called. And we didn't see that early on. We saw a really clean game, but now it's a little foul.
Impounds pass leads to a long two there from Taylor O'Connor. She's got it. We're back to 9 at 40-31. Back to where we started the second half. 40-31 with still 6 minutes to go. We are a long, long way from wrapping this one up. Here's a pass to Hale. Runs into traffic. Hale double team, trying to get around, but it's actually going to be a timeout taken by Fredericktown to avoid what could have been a Lady Blackcat turnover. 6:10 to go here in the fourth. 40-31. Fredericktown leads by 9 over Central. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Slauson Orthodontics offers orthodontic.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle-Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski. Bundle-Rooski-doo. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
By Little Caesars in Farmington and Deloge.
Lauren Hale driving into the middle of the lane, sends it outside, three-pointer, no, back of the rim. Rebounded here by Mallory Blankenship. On that shot, that was Karis Moss who missed it that time. Again, Blankenship on the rebound. 40-31, here comes Alyssa O'Connor. Layup is good. We're back to 7 at 40-33.
Well, this is the run you may be seeing right from Central and Fredericktown. I think they need to go back to that being patient on offense. That type of a game as the ball's knocked out of bounds.
And Monges knocked it away from Hale, but out of bounds it goes. It will stay here with Fredericktown. And Fredericktown was finding buckets, but if you go cold a little bit here, you might want to start extending these possessions. Like you said, try to just burn some clock here. Here is another three-pointer. That one's good. Exactly. If you make the three, then, well, quick shots are just fine and well. That's Callie Allgaier once again. She's got 11. Back to 10 now at 43-33. Alyssa O'Connor in, top of the key, back to Populous. Taylor O'Connor trying to drive inside. Had it poked away, but picks it back up. She's fouled on her way in. She'll shoot two.
And that'll be on Miller, and that'll be number 5, so she will be done for the night. And I think the last two especially, they're going to call that on Reitzel. That'll be number 3 on her.
Yeah, Reitzel is going to pick up her third, but that's going to be a breathe or maybe a sigh of relief for Fredericktown, I think.
Well, I think maybe that might have occurred on an opposite side where we couldn't see it from here.
By the way, it's Taylor O'Connor at the line. That's kind of the bad news. She'll hit the first. She's got 13. But that does stop the clock here at 5:18.
She's 2 from 8 from the three-point line. Here in the second half, though, she has yet to miss any shot from inside the arc or at the line.
Both free throws are good, and that'll take us into a timeout. This time taken here by Central. It's a full timeout, so they'll take one too with 5:18 to go in this one. It's an 8-point Fredericktown lead, 43-35. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of high school
take all
sports
the
on
timeouts.
KFMO.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Struggling with your car but don't have a reliable shop? Wade's Auto Service is a complete maintenance and repair shop in the Parkland area since 2015. Locally owned and operated, Wade's Auto Service wants to be your first choice for all your auto service and repair needs. Plus, they offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile part and labor warranty. Trust Wade's Auto Service, 228 East Harrison Street in Farmington, or give them a call at 573-664-1302.
Violation. Ball back over to Central. Central trails by 8, 43-35 with 5:14 to go. But the Lady Rebels not out of it just yet. Connor Harvick, Glenn Berry, Jewel Booyer, J.C. Allen, our crew for today. Also in attendance tonight, the Mineral Area College women's team. Just found that out. They're down right underneath us. Of course, watching a couple of their future teammates play, or watching P.J. Reitzel. She'll be joining the team next year. She's shown out with 12 points here tonight. Ball goes inside. Populous going to throw one off the glass. Missed it. It's rebounded by Hale. Hale going to come down the floor, followed by Monges. Cuts back to her left, able to avoid Alyssa O'Connor. She'll bring it to the wing. Spins around. Hard pass over to the opposite corner. Here's Karis Moss. She'll bring it to the elbow and back out to the wing now. 4:40. Central really getting up and guarding here. Over now to Miller. Not giving Fredericktown breathing room. Give them some room, they'll just pass it around for days. We're going to get a foul here. Foul on the Ford. They're going to say Populous put both her hands on her. You can't do that. And Populous will pick up her first foul, team third. Both teams with 3 team fouls.
We were watching that Mac Ladies game the other night, and there were so many hand check fouls called in that game. And then the boys came out to play, and every play was a hand check.
Wide open 3 for Reitzel. She got it. 15 for Reitzel. And it's an 11-point game, 46-35. And Mac picking up a big win on Wednesday, though, over Crowder.
Yeah, both teams picking up big wins in that night. Boys beat West Plains as well.
Talking about revenge here tonight for the Central Christmas Tournament. Mac had lost to both those teams in their first meetings. Missed 3-pointer from the corner, rebounded though by Central. They keep control of the ball. Taylor O'Connor driving to her right, trying to get around Callie Allgaier, had it stripped, ball's loose on the floor. We're going to get a jump. Arrow stays here with Central. We're officially halfway through this fourth, and Central no closer than when we started the quarter here. It's been a net.
Makes you wonder if we're going to see the same thing we saw at the end of that first half, and that is P.J. Reitzel suddenly just gets lost, I guess, in the Central defense and starts bombing threes.
And Reitzel leads all scores tonight with 15. Here comes Alyssa O'Connor to the basket. Whistle and a foul. This one I think is going to be on Hale. We'll have to see, though. Miller was in the vicinity. Yep, it's going to be called on Lauren Hale. She'll pick up her second. That's the team's fourth. And again, Fredericktown, these fouls are not going to help their case, as this is going to stop the clock. And that's Central's, well, that's something that Central very much wants and needs as they try to make up what is still a 10-point game. 46-36, Alyssa O'Connor hitting the first. Free throws.
Getting to the line, making a difference and not running any clock is a big thing for Central.
Second free throw also good. She hits them both. Back to 9 at 46-37. Free throws again brought to you by Complete Vision Care. Locations in Leadington and Festus. Lauren Hale takes the inbounds pass. She's dogged here, trying to get to the sideline. She lost it. They're going to say it was touched, though, by Taylor O'Connor. Fredericktown will inbound here from the sideline. Was kind of flirting there with the 10-second count. Was wondering if we were going to get a timeout there from Coach Reitzel. But he hangs on there. They're still going to double team Reitzel off the inbounds pass. They're able to get out of it, though. It's Miller on the left wing. She'll pass it back here to Hale. 3:30 to go in the fourth. Out comes Monges to guard Hale. Hale will spin to her left to the corner. Here's Lauren Mell, who checked in. Mell guarded by Blankenship. She'll send it out to Reitzel. Reitzel guarded just shy of the half-court line, top of the key. On over now to Hale. Hale, ball on the floor here. Somehow kept the dribble as she hit the floor. Central wanted to travel. I don't actually think that was a travel.
I don't think it was a travel. I think they wanted a travel, and Fredericktown wanted a foul, and neither one got one.
And that will get a foul here on Central, unrelated to that incident, as Taylor O'Connor will pick up her second.
And if you didn't see it on our live broadcast on video, she went to her right side, she put the ball down, and then followed it to the ground and just held it there.
Just kind of slapped the ball on the ground. We got a timeout here taken. It's a timeout taken by Central. 3:06 to go. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in just a moment. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Graphic
It's not a
Options
travel,
is
it just
our
looks
area's
weird.
custom
Yeah.
t-shirt and apparel manufacturer located at 120 West.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
It's never too early to start crunching those numbers, downloading those forms, and organizing all those receipts you put in your shoebox. Getting frustrated yet?
Yeah.
Try crunching this number, 573-546-3104. Accountant Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton. Stephanie is available year-round for tax and business consulting, accounting, and bookkeeping, and payroll. Crunch that number one more time, 573-546-3104. A trusted name in the Arcadia Valley area, Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton.
9 left to go. It's a 9-point Fredericktown lead. The Lady Blackcats lead the Lady Rebels 46-37. Connor Harbick, Glenn Berry, Jewel Booyer, J.C. Allen. We're going to get a foul here called on Alyssa O'Connor. And that's team foul number 5. We're heading to the line and shooting 2. And it's going to be P.J. Reitzel, who's a perfect 4 for 4.
And, you know, Alyssa O'Connor was looking for the charge in that situation, but there's no doubt she did not have either foot set. She had put one foot in front of P.J. and was turned sideways and trying to get her body in front. And she didn't get the call she wanted. And that'll send probably one of the best players in the league right up to the free throw line.
Maybe one of the push-off there.
Yeah.
Didn't get it, though, regardless. First free throw is good. Make that 16 here for Reitzel. Again, she leads all scorers tonight. 47-37.
And I think she lost her balance, too. I think that probably didn't help her in her cause trying to get that foul.
Reitzel hits both. She's got 17. She's now a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. Central going to let it roll down the floor. Saves a couple seconds off that clock. To the corner, here's Monges. Still have 2:30 to go. Now they're just going to almost throw it away. Boyer, though, able to save it from going out of bounds. We play on. Taylor O'Connor to her right. Over now to Alyssa O'Connor. Free throw line. Here's Taylor O'Connor again. Guarded by the top of this 2-3 Fredericktown zone. She'll drive in. Shot through Miller. Miller actually got a hand on it there. Blocked it away cleanly. It goes out of bounds. Central to inbound from underneath.
Yeah, she blocked it out of bounds, but she also tried to rebound it and just couldn't get up over Taylor to get back to that ball.
2:18 now to go. That clock very much not Central's friend anymore. It's Taylor O'Connor, now Alyssa O'Connor. Going through Allgaier into the middle of the lane. Back out, deep three. Taylor O'Connor off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Reitzel. Reitzel attacking the basket. It's a 3-on-1. Tries to send it over to the left-hand side, but it's tipped away, out of bounds. Fredericktown will take it underneath. On that one was Morgan Populous doing a good job of hustling back there to make the 3-on-1 a 3-on-2 instead. Substitution here, Briley Allgaier runs into Stevens on her way in. That's who she replaces. 2:02 to go. Ball comes into the corner. Reitzel trying to back down Alyssa O'Connor here. Middle of the lane, goes all the way through. She's fouled, and Reitzel's back to the line. Chance to make it a 13 or 12-point game.
Well, that's the first shot attempt that P.J. Reitzel has not connected on since her first 2 shots of the game. She had a 2 after her first 2 shots, then 2 threes right before the half. She's had every free throw here tonight as well.
She'll add one more here, make that 18 now for Reitzel. She's now 7 of 7. It's a 12-point game. Makes this free throw. It's your new largest lead of the game at 13. Shots up, shots good. There you go. 19 for Reitzel and a 13-point lead, 50-37.
I bet Carrie Shepard watching PJ do this tonight is really chomping at the bit to have her next year.
Taylor O'Connor, jump shot, free throw line, it's good. Taylor O'Connor, she still had a pretty good offensive night. At least leads the Lady Rebels with 15. I know she's not had the outside shooting that she's accustomed to, but still, she's been able to put some shots to the hoop. Lauren Hale trying to send it to the corner, didn't have a hand on the pass, she lost it. Again, 50-39, 90 seconds to play. Trying to make it a single-digit game again. Here is Alyssa O'Connor driving the baseline underneath, out to the opposite corner. Boyer for three, got it, and we're back to 8. Timeout taken by Central. We're back to single digits, a minute 23 to go. It's a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Rebels. 50-42, take a quick timeout, come right back. You listen to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Today, integrity.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Against this full court press, they will. Hale will take it. She's guarded by Blankenship, Connor Harbit, Glenn Berry, Jewel Booyer, J.C. Allen, our whole crew here tonight. 50-42, it's an 8-point Fredericktown lead. Just a minute 10 on the clock. Here's Reitzel, has the isolation against Taylor O'Connor. Didn't have the route she wanted. She'll send it back out. Here to Callie Allgaier, trying to run some clock. Allgaier lost it out of bounds. She wanted the foul. She didn't get it, and it's back over with Central. If she had gotten through, she would have had an open lane to the basket, but Central somehow got a hand on it. It bounced off of her shin on the way out, and Central has a chance to make it maybe 6, maybe 5.
I think it was Taylor O'Connor got a hand on it, and it not only interrupted the dribble, but it went off of her leg when it went out of bounds.
Morgan Populous for 3. She got it. We're back to 5. 50-45. This was a 13-point lead just a moment ago. We're still under a minute to play. Populous, she's got 6 tonight. Fredericktown in some trouble. Amelia Miller, though, she'll get it across half court to Briley Allgaier. Off the left block, she's got it. And we're back now to 7 at 52-45. 35 seconds left to go. Allgaier's now got 5. Alyssa O'Connor to the basket, bucket in the foul! 52-47 and a chance to make it 4 from the line. Alyssa O'Connor to the hoop.
And I think that's going to be number 5 on Miller as well, so that'll get her out of the ball game. She had 3 fouls before the end of the second quarter, was able to stay in this game most of the game, but she fouls out with 29 seconds.
29.6 seconds on the clock. Could make it a 4-point game if Alyssa O'Connor can put it through. She's got 12 tonight. Free throw up. It is good. Bounces in off the front of the rim. 52-48.
Getting the ball inbounds and getting it across the half-court line. Big time.
Fredericktown threw it away, trying to get it back to the baseline. Central takes over. With a minute 30, it was a 13-point game.
And you see this happen so many times when you're trying to get the ball inbounds or get it across the timeline, and that is you start up, like a forward motion going north and south. You're going north, and then for whatever reason, they try to throw it back, and it takes more time off the clock, and that time it was just a bad pass that went out of bounds.
27.2 seconds left to go. Again, it's a 4-point game. They get it to the right block. Taylor O'Connor missed the shot. Alyssa O'Connor has the rebound. She'll put it back up and in. We're down to 2. It's 52-50. Timeout taken here by Central. If it's a 30, we will stay right here. If it's a minute, we'll take a quick timeout. It's a minute-long timeout. We'll take a short break. 21.8 to go. It's a 2-point game, 52-50. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO. All right, kick it.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
You are watching high school basketball on KFMO Sports Live.
In Fredericktown.
21.8 seconds left to go. Central has erased what was a 13-point lead with about 2 minutes to go, down to just 2. 52-50. Fredericktown has led pretty much since the beginning of the second quarter. But all that matters is when that clock hits 0, Central has done a darn good job of getting back into this one. They'll line up in the full court press. Fredericktown the inbound. Fredericktown 2 timeouts. Central, they have 1. Hale to inbound. She'll get it to the corner. Reitzel in some trouble. She'll send it to the middle of the floor. Lauren Mell back over to Hale. Hale coming down the right sideline. She'll be fouled. 15.7 left on the clock. Coming up to the free throw line, it is Lauren Hale. 2 big free throws. You're trying to make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, 2 big free throws, and if you can hit both of these, Central's got to bring the ball in, get it all the way down the court. Yeah, they got 3-point shooters. They can tie this thing up, certainly, but right now you just concentrate on the free throws and then get back on defense.
Avery Boyer sent to the scores table. She'll hit the first. It's a 3-point game. Hale with her first free throw of the game, brought to you by Complete Vision Care. She's now got 11, 53-50. Again, this is a big free throw. You make it, it's 54-50. That's a 2-possession game. Second free throw is up. It is good. There's your 2-possession game. It's a timeout taken by Fredericktown. Another full timeout. We'll take another very quick break. We'll come right back. 15.7 left to go. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
It's a new year and all good things
I
ahead.
knew it was going to be this ad. I
make
knew it.
We're for the state of Missouri. We're for trout fishing, barbecuing, underarching, fountain swimming, road tripping, and show me sing. We're for people who would live here, people who won't, people who farm, and for people who don't. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we're for you.
Shop, earn, redeem. You deserve it. With You Choose Rewards and your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard, you can earn points for the rewards you want most. Redeem your points for cash, merchandise, gift cards, or travel. Visit YouChooseRewards.com to register. Then use your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard to earn points. Stock up on groceries, order takeout, watch streaming services, gas up your vehicle, or upgrade your wardrobe, and redeem the points you earned for the rewards you want. The choices are endless. Ozarks Federal, the homeowners bank. Always loyal, always local. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
By 4. It's Alyssa O'Connor to the left wing, over to the corner, Boyer. Alyssa O'Connor will take it back. They need to get a quick shot off here. It's Alyssa O'Connor from 10. She got it! With a hand in her face, she hits the shot. Timeout taken by Central. It's another full timeout. Back to 2 with 5.1. Tell you what, we're keeping it right here. That's a big shot from Alyssa O'Connor. She's now got 16. And now, well, the game's very simple. If you're Fredericktown, you want to inbound this basketball by any means. Central's going to come up and foul. They're going to look for the steal first, but they're not going to be shy about fouling you. If you're Central, obviously, you got to come up with that steal. Now, curiously, you got to remember as well, no more timeouts. They have no way of stopping the clock off that steal.
Exactly, and the thing I would do if I'm Fredericktown, then they're probably drawing it up right now. Get it inbounds, P.J. Reitzel. Just get it right to her, and once you get it inbounds, and of course you got others like Lauren Hale who just hit a couple of really big free throws, but get it inbounds and then let PJ get fouled. And, Central's got to foul quick, so it's 5.1. You don't want it to run down to 1 or 2 seconds. You want it to be at, 4.9 if you can, and give you an opportunity if there's a missed free throw to get it down the floor.
Fredericktown, what you really have to do, get it to a free throw shooter if you can, but you have to make sure that ball gets in. Now, they do have one timeout that they can take if they need to avoid that 5-second count. Ball's handed off to Lauren Hale. She'll immediately get it into Allgaier. Clock starts. There's the foul. 3.6 on the clock, and it's Callie Allgaier to shoot. She's taking her first trip to the line. You make both here. This one, despite a furious comeback, may be in the books.
Yeah, I just watched as they came out. Central set up, double-teaming P.J. Reitzel, not allowing her to have any way, shape, or form any possession of that basketball, and that let Callie Allgaier just step right out, take the inbounds pass, and then the foul called at 3.6 seconds.
3.6, as you said. Allgaier's first free throw is good. Caught the back of the rim and hopped in. And that makes it a 3-point game, 55-52. Fredericktown going to call everyone back. Central will now need a 3. It's gotten to that point where you need one. But pending the second free throw, it's up and good. 4-point game. Central will let it roll. They'll try to get a quick shot. They have to, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's off the back of the rim, and Fredericktown comes into Central, and they will knock off the Lady Rebels. They'll get revenge for the Central Christmas Tournament. 56-52, your final score, and that'll move us into the Cornerstone Furniture Mattress post-game show. A wild finish here in this one, but Central, they fall. Fredericktown, they come out on top. We'll come back in just a moment with your final game stats and more. You're listening to High School Basketball here in the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Your outdoor.
Looking for the perfect place for family fun? Welcome to the Family Fun Center, where smiles, laughter, and unforgettable memories are made. From thrilling arcade games and exciting rides to mini golf and bowling, there is something for everyone. Planning a birthday party? We got you covered with party packages and endless entertainment. Whether it's your first time or your 100th, every trip to the Family Fun Center is an adventure. Fun for the whole family, right here at the Family Fun Center.
Hey treasure hunters, discover Maple Street Resale in Farmington, the fastest growing resale store in town. From clothes and collectibles to household items, Maple Street Resale has it all. Turn yesterday's trash into today's treasure with unbeatable prices and amazing finds. Whether you're looking to shop or sell, Maple Street Resale is your go-to destination, so don't miss out. Maple Street Resale, where bargains bloom. Visit them on Maple Street in Farmington today.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Oh, Boogie, you smell terrible.
Phew, dogs can stink up the whole house when not properly groomed and bathed. Take them to Pawfection Pet Grooming, where your fur child looks and smells pawfect.
Ew, Boogie, have you been eating the trash?
Make Pawfection Pet Grooming your first choice for all pet grooming needs. Give them a call today at 573-482-0163. Pawfection Pet Grooming in Park Hills.
What's up at DQ? That guy's going fry first on a $7 meal deal. Ooh, or is it dessert first? These two are debating which $7 meal deal, with fries, drink, and a sundae, is the best full-size meal deal of all.
Cheeseburger. Chicken strips.
And he can't believe he got a full-size meal for just $7.
Can't believe I got a full-size meal for just $7.
That's a $7 meal deal, and that's what's up at DQ.
Connor Harbert here with you. Fredericktown comes into Park Hills and they pick up the win, 56-52 over the Central Lady Rebels. Again, Connor Harbert here with you. Glenn Berry now going to speak with the head coach of the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats, Coach Micah Reitzel.
Yeah, we're going to talk with Micah Reitzel. His ball club played a heck of a game here tonight, and that thing almost got away from you here tonight. I know there's a lot of pressure on the sidelines, but they held on and won this one.
They did. I was super proud of that. I felt like a couple times during the game we started to get separation, double digits. And credit to Park Hills Central. They kept fighting back. And, man, before we start, I just want to say I feel for them and their whole team with their loss of Sydney Miles. We've been through that personally, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, especially a young athlete that just gives it all she's got. And I feel for her and their whole team because it's tough. But, man, they're still a good basketball team, and they fought hard tonight. So a lot of credit to them. But, yeah, we looked like we were going to put it away and then made some mistakes, and they fought back. But we did what we needed to do to seal the deal, and that was a big win for us.
Well, take us back to about 2 minutes left in the game. You're up by 13. I know you didn't relax, but you were probably telling your team, be patient, take the good shot. And a couple of times they had some really good shots, but their defense just disrupted a pass or disrupted a dribble or something, and the turnovers kind of hurt you.
Yeah, and that's something that we're always working on to improve, and we can always improve on that. It's a struggle we've had. They have improved on it. Tonight was a good example. I mean, we went through runs where we had some bad turnovers, but at the end, when it really mattered, we didn't. So I was proud of them for that. But that's just something we need to keep working on. We had some good shots there that would have really sealed the deal, and we missed them. Some of them might have been a little too rushed, but at the same time, it's kind of hard when they're wide open, and we've been kind of swinging for the fences all night, so I get when they want to shoot it. So it's just something we need to continue to work on.
Now, I know that Tyree talked about in the pregame show about the fact that they couldn't lose P.J. Reitzel on the floor like they did at Christmas, where he said once in a while she just kind of appeared somewhere, nobody was guarding her. But I think Callie Algier, I think some big buckets from Lauren Hale, that helped them lose her a couple of times because they had to go out and guard those ladies.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, then that's something we've preached all year is that we know PJ is going to consistently do her thing, and but what we need to do to win big games like tonight is we got to have at least a couple girls step up and do some stuff too. And Callie hit some huge threes for us, It just seemed like there in the second half, every time Central would hit a big shot, Callie was the one that came back and would nail a three and kind of let us relax again. And then Lauren Hale, so proud of her. Lauren Hale's a junior. She's a college athlete. She's committed to Lindenwood for soccer, so she's a great athlete. But this is her first season playing high school basketball.
Wow.
And I'm just so proud of her progress. A lot of it is just because she's such an elite athlete, but, man, she came up huge tonight and nailed those, especially those 2 free throws, and then how she helped PJ handle the ball. Couldn't be happier and more proud of her.
You got a 55% shooting clip in the first half. You had a 58% shooting clip in the second half. That includes 62% from inside the arc, 50% from outside the arc. And get this, you're going to love this, 100% from the free throw line. Did you play a perfect game tonight?
No, we didn't. And that's actually something that is a positive thing is, we did those things so well, and we won a big game against a good basketball team, and we know there's still quite a bit we can improve on. And I think that shows, what kind of team we can really be come, conference tournament, and most especially come March when it really counts. So that's the exciting thing. We did play well tonight. They came to play. I'm super proud of it, and I couldn't be happier for them. But, yeah, we constantly have work to do, and that's the fun part about it is just see how good we can actually become.
And now you're 7-8, which a lot of folks would look at that record and say, oh, they're 7-8. They can't be that good. But you've knocked off a couple of really good teams in Potosi and Fredericktown. Mm-hmm. And last year I talked to Aaron Tyree, and he said the one thing about his Central club was that every time they stepped on the floor, they just had so much confidence, you just couldn't get them to waver. How far are you away from maybe being that kind of a team where you've got that confidence that you walk out on the floor and play hard and do what you got to do, you're going to win?
Not far. We've played, like I told you in pregame, we've played a really tough schedule. We've played, of our 8 losses, half of them or not more have come to state-ranked basketball teams, and we played them close, and that gave us confidence. And, a big win against Potosi in the Christmas tournament. And now this one, I think, we talked about that in the locker room, that we've now beat 2 state-ranked teams, 2 top 10 ranked teams in our class. And that should show them that they have the ability to play on that level as well. So I'm hoping we can use this and go on a run here and peak at the right time. Like I said, conference tournament time into March is the perfect time to peak, and after tonight, you got to look at it and say we might be heading that direction.
It's changed so many years over the time that I've done high school basketball and college basketball and stuff, how coaches used to worry about, and I don't think they worried, but they was always pushing record. And then it kind of all turned at the same time where everybody said, you know what, we don't care what our record is. If we're humming along at 100 miles an hour when we get to the playoffs, that's where we want to be.
Yeah, and we've preached that all year. I mean, obviously, you always want to have a winning season and things like that, and it's nice to have a really good record, but we told them that at the end of the day, all that really matters is championship time, and the next game, the biggest game is always just the next one, no matter what happened to the one before, and so that's what we've been focused on. But, winning tonight, and if we can use that and go on a run, we'll end up with a nice record rolling into it, and that, to me, that's just a bonus. It's about, are you able to compete for your district championship, and, that's what we're continuing to work towards.
Speaking of next game, you got St. Genevieve coming to your place on Monday. Is that still going on?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that game. What are you expecting out of St. Gen?
St. Gen, I mean, they're well coached. They played us pretty tough in the Christmas tournament. We didn't shoot the ball well in that game, so they're going to play hard, and they got multiple girls that can shoot the basketball, so we'll have to defend and then execute on the other end, and again, continue to improve on those unforced turnovers, and if we do that, it could be a big night for us. I mean, it's going to be senior night, so that's going to be special, especially me. My daughter's a senior, and then the other two seniors, I've coached them since they were about in second or third grade, so it's going to be a special night. So hopefully we can come out, use this to get some momentum and roll into that and have a big night for them.
Final thought, how cool was it to see the Mineral Area College women's basketball team here tonight, watching PJ and everybody else? And I'm sure it was a big thrill not only for her but everybody on your team.
Yeah, it's cool. Coach Shepard and Coach Morris and the MAC girls, they've been at a lot of PJ's games this year, so it wasn't a surprise, and we Coach Shep told PJ and I both that they were coming, so but it is super cool. It's been cool to have them be around our team all year and the way they cheer for us, and it's exciting, and that's a huge reason why PJ wanted to go there when they were recruiting her, because she just fell in love with their team culture and Coach Shepard and the way she leads those girls. So, I mean, we obviously love and appreciate that support.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you tonight coming up and talking to us after the game. And as I said before, congratulations on a very big win against this Central Ladies team, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
All right, thank you for the coverage. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. It's Michael Reitzel, the fourth-year head coach of the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats. Their team improves to 7-1 after a win here tonight against a very good Central Lady Rebels team. And I think we're going to get a chance here in just a second to talk it over with Aaron Tyree, so I'm going to hold it here. And again, some amazing statistics here in this game is the fact that they shot 58% overall tonight and 100% from the free throw line. And that is a big, big stat when it comes to this game here tonight, especially down the stretch. Now we are joined by Aaron Tyree, the second-year head coach of the Central Lady Rebels. Coach, you don't often lose a game, but that was probably one of the classic games, and Fredericktown just played a really good game here tonight, and you just wound up running out of time. I guess when the clock, said 0, you didn't have enough points.
Yeah, for sure. They played a great game. Our Coach Reitzel had them ready to play. Our girls battled. I love the way they battled. We played a bunch of young kids today that haven't got a bunch of varsity experience. With Sydney being out, there's kids stepping up, and we're starting to see it already, that there are some young kids that are making a big impact, and they're going to have to continue to do that down the stretch for us.
Now take us back to about 2 minutes left in the game. I did this with Coach Reitzel. You guys were down 13 with about 2 minutes left, and all hope kind of looked to be lost for you. Your team did not quit. They kept on coming and darn near tied this thing up.
Yeah, for sure. We got some good seniors, obviously, with the Twins. They're good leaders. I felt like early in the second half, we were feeling sorry for ourselves. We had a rough second quarter, and at halftime, they were – I'm not going to say they were pointing fingers, but they were feeling down on themselves as a group, and we went in there and talked to them. So this ain't over. We're going to cut it down, and third quarter wasn't much better. I think they actually stretched the lead out. But the way we battled at the end just shows that we've got some young players that can do some things. We've got some older kids that are, can be great leaders for our younger girls. And I was really proud of the effort tonight.
I thought you did a really good job on PJ Reitzel most of the night. And then I look up and she's got 19. They all came in bunches, but for the most part, you kept her out of the action for most of the game.
I thought we had an excellent game plan on PJ and Amelia. they're two really good players. They're going to be all conference, all district players, obviously, and that was our focus. I feel like this loss on me. I didn't give their other kids enough credit, and we told them that's how we wanted to guard them and let their other kids beat us, and their other kids made shots. Their other kids made big plays. I also feel like I didn't give our young girls enough credit because obviously when we started pressuring them there at the end, it worked out for us. So that's looking back now, it's easy to say those things, but I got to do a better job and have more faith in our kids and maybe take their kids a little more serious too.
Well, I look at the stats, and they had some incredible stats here tonight, shooting 62% from the field in that second half. But you guys, you had a pretty good game as well. 50% from the field in that second half. Overall, 43%, 33% from the three-point arc, and 80% from the free throw line. You got some great performances, I thought, out of Mia Manez, who came out in early and was a big difference and got some big rebounds during that game. In fact, led your team in rebounding here tonight.
Yeah, Mia's been tremendous. Since Sydney went down, Mia's always been a good rebounder, and she's good energy. She's just lacking experience, and right now she's getting all she needs, and it's going to pay off for her. She's been great. She's starting to figure some things out, and our older girls are doing a really good job helping her.
And you look at some of the other folks that played for you tonight. Avery Boyer had a big night tonight. Of course, the O'Connor girls are going to get their points every night, and defensively I think they stand out, and that's something I don't know if a lot of folks notice, but I'm sure you do. They play defensively very well and rebound very well.
Yeah, for sure. I think where it killed us is that second quarter, and they shot more free throws than we did. I mean, our goal every game is to make more free throws than the other team shoots, and that wasn't the case tonight. And they were really good from the line when they needed to be.
Yeah, your ball club played a very good game here tonight, came up short on this one, and now we've got you down here as playing, Fredericktown and then Farmington coming up next. Nope, I got you playing Eureka.
Eureka on Monday.
Yeah, that's it.
Eureka's going to be a handful for us, too. It'll be a good test. It's good for us. I told our girls our end goal is obviously to win a district championship game, and if we don't get good games like this, you're not going to win a district championship. So we got Eureka on Monday. They're a really good team. I mean, they've beat Ursuline, who's ranked number 1 in Class 4 twice this year, so we're going to have our hands full, but it'll be good for our girls.
Now, last year we talked about the confidence level of your team being very high, and I imagined at the beginning of this season they kind of got that confidence starting to build back up when they started winning again. What does this kind of a loss do to your team? Do they just shake it off and move on to the next thing, or are they kind of team that maybe thinks about it a little bit and maybe you'll have to kind of snap them out of that?
It's kind of what our coaching staff was talking about. We're kind of worried we're not as heavy with the seniors we were last year. We've got 2 really good ones right now. Sydney being out really hurts, not just for on-court stuff, but for the leadership aspect of it. With Sydney being out, it's hard for her to go in there and give a speech. She's not playing with the girls, but that's what we're going to find out, come Sunday when we have practice, and gave them an optional day tomorrow, see who shows up. So that'll tell me a lot.
All right. Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up and talking to us after a very tough loss here tonight to the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats. And our best to Sydney, by the way. We hope to see her back very soon, as soon as she can possibly get back. And, of course, we look forward to seeing you down the line.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your coverage.
Thank you so much. That is Aaron Tyree, second-year head coach of the Central Lady Rebels. I tell you what, it was a KFMO classic, as Connor likes to say. I mean, that was as good of a ball game as you could possibly get. And that game right there, it's just a shame somebody had to lose. I know it's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at Fredericktown and what they were able to do in the first half and then the third quarter as well. But then you take a look at those last 2 minutes, Central really showing that Central is a powerhouse here in the MAAA despite the loss tonight. Hey, let's go and take ourselves a break. We'll come back here in a little bit. We got a lot to do. We got your final game stats. We've got your play of the game. We've got your player of the game. And, of course, we'll take one look at your Mineral Area Overhead Door out-of-town scoreboard. Hey, back in just a moment. You're listening to High School Basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Gilster Mary Lee is looking for CDL driver.
When accidents happen, trust the experts at Griffin Automotive Design. Our dedicated team restores your vehicle to its pre-collision glory with precision and care. Your vehicle deserves the best, so visit us today for a seamless repair experience at 900 Point View Drive in Bonne Terre, Missouri. We're more than just a classic car restoration shop. We're also a fully equipped state-of-the-art collision center. So give us a call at 573-534-2300.
Transform your living spaces with Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress in Park Hills. Explore a wide selection of mattresses, cozy couches, elegant dining tables, essential bedroom furnishings, and stylish fireplaces, all at great deals. At Cornerstone, we specialize in turning your house into a home. Discover the perfect blend of comfort and style with our quality furniture. Your dream home is just a visit away. Experience the difference at Cornerstone Furniture and Mattress, where we make every corner of your home a reflection of unique style and comfort preferences. Located on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble Rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski. Bundle Rooski do. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Struggling with your car but don't have a reliable shop? Wade's Auto Service is a complete maintenance and repair shop in the Parkland area since 2015. Locally owned and operated, Wade's Auto Service wants to be your first choice for all your auto service and repair needs. Plus, they offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile part and labor warranty. Trust Wade's Auto Service, 228 East Harrison Street in Farmington, or give them a call at 573-664-1302.
It's never too early to start crunching those numbers, downloading those forms, and organizing all those receipts you put in your shoebox. Getting frustrated yet?
Yeah.
Try crunching this number, 573-546-3104. Accountant Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton. Stephanie is available year-round for tax and business consulting, accounting, and bookkeeping and payroll. Crunch that number one more time, 573-546-3104. A trusted name in the Arcadia Valley area, Stephanie Kitchell with Kitchell Accounting and Tax Service in Ironton.
Shop, earn, redeem. You deserve it. With You Choose Rewards and your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard, you can earn points for the rewards you want most. Redeem your points for cash, merchandise, gift cards, or travel. Visit youchooserewards.com to register. Then use your Ozarks Federal Debit MasterCard to earn points. Stock up on groceries, order takeout, watch streaming services, gas up your vehicle, or upgrade your wardrobe, and redeem the points you earned for the rewards you want. The choices are endless. Ozarks Federal, the homeowners bank. Always loyal, always local. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for the perfect place for family fun? Welcome to the Family Fun Center, where smiles, laughter, and unforgettable memories are made. From thrilling arcade games and exciting rides to mini golf and bowling, there is something for everyone. Planning a birthday party? We got you covered with party packages and endless entertainment. Whether it's your first time or your 100th, every trip to the Family Fun Center is an adventure. Fun for the whole family, right here at the Family Fun Center.
Glenn Berry, Joel Booyer, and J.C. Allen, the entire crew here today. Fredericktown comes in. They pick up a measure of revenge for the Crystal City. We're not even close to Crystal City. How about the Central Christmas Tournament here, 56-52. Don't know why I even had Crystal City on the brain, but it is time for your final game stats. They're brought to you by Sam Sism Ford Lincoln, supporting our community since 1937. We first take a look here at Central tonight. It was 15 points in the first quarter, 5 in the second. That 5-point second quarter, I think, really kind of sank the Central boat here today. 9 points in the third, but 23 points in the fourth quarter. You cannot say Central gave up on this one here today. They pretty much played until the final whistle. Again, 52 total points. Leading the way, though, for Central tonight, that would be Alyssa O'Connor. She finished with 16. Taylor O'Connor had 15. Joining them in double digits was Avery Boyer. She had 10 points in this one, 6 points for Morgan Populus, and 5 points for Mia Monges. Again, 52 total points tonight for the Lady Rebels. Now we take a look at Fredericktown. It was 12 points in the first quarter, 17 in the second. They outscored Central 17-5, 11 points in the third, and then 16 more in the fourth for a grand total of 56. They also had 3 scores in double digits. PJ Reitzel, she led all scores in this one with 19. It was 13 for Callie Allgaier and 12 for Lauren Hale. How about 5 points for Briley Allgaier, 4 points for Amelia Miller, and 3 points for Karis Moss. Those are your individual stats, and Glenn's got the team stats for you.
Let's start out with the Fredericktown Lady Blackcats. They blistered the boards tonight. They were 8 of 13 in that second half for 62%. Overall, 18 of 31 for 58%. That's from inside the 2-point arc, or the 3-point arc, plus the totals there for both. 3-pointers, they were 9 of 18. That is 50%. Free throw line, 100%. 13 of 13. For Central, they were 11 of 22 in the second half. That's 50%. 17 of 40 overall, 43%. Their three-point shooting stayed about the same, 6 of 18, 33%. They did that in the first half and the second half, shooting at double threes there for three-pointers. 12 of 15 from the free throw line, that's 80%, and normally a pretty good night, but tonight Fredericktown shooting 100%, just a little bit better. Rebounding-wise, the edge goes to Central. They had 18 rebounds to 14 for the Lady Blackcats, that is. Turnovers, Fredericktown had 13, Central only had 9. Bench scoring, Fredericktown had 5. Central, nobody off the bench scoring in this game.
Final game stats, they're brought to you by Sam Sisson Ford Lincoln, supporting our community since 1937. Shop local, where hundreds of makes and models come with a no cost to you forever warranty. Go online to SissonFord.com or call 573-431-3177. One more 3-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up. We got your play of the game, your player of the game, and we'll again remind you about the Mineral Area Overhead Door out-of-town scoreboard. Again, your final score, Fredericktown 56, Central 52. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
For top quality firearms and
so
accessories,
run it down
go to the Gun Vault
about
in
as
Bonne
close
Terre.
as you can
Their
to 3
knowledgeable
minutes,
staff is there
and
to
then
help,
come back.
whether
We'll
you're
wrap
a
it up from
seasoned
there.
pro or
And
just
then
Hey treasure hunters, discover Maple Street Resale in Farmington, the fastest growing resale store in town. From clothes and collectibles to household items, Maple Street Resale has it all. Turn yesterday's trash into today's treasure with unbeatable prices and amazing finds. Whether you're looking to shop or sell, Maple Street Resale is your go-to destination, so don't miss out. Maple Street Resale, where bargains bloom. Visit them on Maple Street in Farmington today.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of the university. It's affordable, quality education. Apply at mineralarea.edu. Mineral Area College. It starts here.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We are your shelter.
Oh, Boogie, you smell terrible.
Phew, dogs can stink up the whole house when not properly groomed and bathed. Take them to Pawfection Pet Grooming, where your fur child looks and smells pawfect.
Ew, Boogie, have you been eating the trash?
Make Pawfection Pet Grooming your first choice for all pet grooming needs. Give them a call today at 573-482-0163. Pawfection Pet Grooming in Park Hills.
Again, Glenn Berry, Jewel Booyer, and JC Allen, our entire crew here today. An excellent job all around as always. A couple more things to do. How about our Cornerstone Furniture Mattress play of the game tonight? I think you got to give it to a couple free throws. When you get to a game like this, it's most important that you seal the deal. And you could really say that free throws were the biggest storyline here in this game. They kind of crept up. We didn't get a whole lot of free throws in this game, but they were very important tonight. Fredericktown shooting 13 of 13. The most important, the final two for Callie Allgaier made it a 4-point game, a 2-possession game. Although Central wasn't able to hit their half-court shot, it pretty much ensured that Fredericktown was able to win this game. So that's our Cornerstone Furniture Mattress play of the game. Cornerstone Furniture Mattress, they're located on St. Joe Drive in Park Hills. Transform your living spaces with Cornerstone Furniture Mattress. Explore a wide selection of mattresses, couches, dining tables, bedroom furniture, and more. Cornerstone Furniture Mattress, where they turn your house into a home. Next up, how about your Little Caesars Pizza player of the game for this one? For the first time this season, I can't believe that it's just the first time that she's gotten some free pizza. How about PJ Reitzel here tonight? Led all scorers in this one, 19 points. She was perfect from the line there as well. And like I said, with free throws being so important, you got to look toward that stat line. Both her and I believe also going perfect as well. Callie Allgaier, Lauren Hale, and Briley Allgaier, they were all perfect. 13 to 13 combined, but Reitzel took the lion's share, 19 points tonight. She's our Little Caesars Pizza player of the game. Little Caesars, get a classic hot and ready large pizza from Farmington and Deloge. Choose from your pepperoni, sausage, or cheese pizza for just $6.99, or a large thin crust pepperoni for just $7.99. Available all day, every day at Little Caesars in Farmington and Deloge. Just a couple more things to do. Hey, how about the Mineral Area Overhead Door Out of Town scoreboard? Wasn't able to get any updates here tonight, but I'll go ahead and remind you about the action that we had across the board. It was Farmington tonight. The Farmington girls, they were hosting St. Genevieve. Potosi hosting North County. West County was at home against Arcadia Valley, and Bismarck was playing a boy-girl doubleheader with the girls against Valley Caledonia and the boys against St. Paul. Mineral Area Overhead Door Out of Town scoreboard, 1020 Woodlawn Drive, just north of Farmington. Install garage doors, awnings, and patio covers, windows, fencing. For a full list of services, visit mineralareadoor.com. That'll do it for us here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow it's an audio-only broadcast, but we'll be right back on AM 1240 KFMO when the week with some boys basketball. Down the road we go to St. Genevieve. Our first trip to St. Genevieve, I believe, in quite some time. I know we had a trip, but it was canceled by the weather. But we'll make our way down to St. Genevieve. The Dragons playing host to the Farmington Knights. But that'll do it for us here on this one. Pre-game tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We'll have opening tip at 7:30 for Glenn Berry, Jewel Bouyer, and JC Allen. I am Connor Harbit. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoy bringing it to you here tonight. Until next time, you've been listening to High School Basketball here on the Parkland Sports Leader, KFMO.
Lakari Auto Body Supply.
All right, so...
PPG